Welcome back. In this video, I would like to add more fruits to my game. And therefore, we need to do the same thing that we did with the banana and the banana cut. And I will show you with one fruit, and I would recommend that you do the same thing with the other fruit. Therefore, what you can do is you can just drag in the banana and the banana cut because they will be your blueprints. And now let's drag in an orange as well as an orange cut into our game. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to reset the position of those two oranges. So the orange and the orange cut. And then I'm going to look at the banana. So what did the banana have? It had a rigid body 2D, a box collider, as well as the fruit script. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the orange. So box collider, well, actually in its case, a box collider doesn't make as much sense as the circle collider 2D. As well as, well, we can set the offset to 0 here. As well as the rigid body 2D. Okay, like so. And then we had the fruit script. So let's add that there as well. Now this fruit script will require a prefab that we want to drag in there for the sliced fruit. So let's look at the orange cut, which will be the sliced fruit. So what do we need to add here? Well, let's look at the banana cut and you can see, oh, why don't we add anything there? Well, on one hand, we added another scale to it. So we scaled it up. We're going to do that in a second. But then if we look at the banana cut, we have the left part as well as the right part. And those two, they have each a rigid body, but not 2D, and a box collider, and not 2D. So let's do the same thing with the cut orange pieces. So let's add a rigid body, as well as I'm going to use a box collider. So now we'll create this box collider for the left part. And let's do the same thing for the right part. So box collider as well as a rigid body. Okay. So now our orange needs to have this sliced orange. So this orange cut as the prefab. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all make sure that this orange cut, let's look at it in the game. It's pretty small. We could make it bigger. So we could scale it up by twice the size. The same goes for the normal orange. So let's go over to our prefabs folder and let's drag the orange cut in here using the original prefab. And now with our orange here in the script, we can use this orange cut as a sliced fruit prefab and drag it in here. And now we can drag the orange itself also in here. So now we have the fruit prepared, and you will need to do the same thing with the watermelons if you want to. But at least we have two different fruits. So now let's go over to our spawner and make sure that we are actually adding the additional fruit. So please go ahead and try to do that yourself. Okay, I hope you tried it. So here, what we need to say is we need to have two elements. And the second element will be, in fact, our orange, like so. Okay, so now let's get rid of the oranges and the bananas that we added for testing purposes. And let's run the game. And let's see, okay, so there's a banana and an orange, and they are doing their job. Boom. And the bombs, of course, are also doing their job. So maybe we want to change the size of bombs. I don't know. It really depends on what you prefer. But overall, you can see that our game works flawlessly having this additional fruit. So now please go ahead and implement the same thing with our other fruit, which is the watermelon. Good luck with it and see you in the next video.